Crumpets content here, y'all, aka Jimmy J, aka J Legend, aka the best in the business. I'm here talking about the Eagles edging out the Packers in the 10-7 victory. And it was a defensive battle, but the Eagles got the best of the battle. Yeah, and that trade with Jalen Phillips, that energized the whole defense. Cause they came out lights out. Even though we had an off day on the offensive end of the ball, but the defense was tremendous. Yeah, but the Eagles won. Yeah, Eagles win the game 10-7, but and everybody was complaining about how the offense has struggled. Yeah, that the Eagles got too much firepower, and AJ only got 2 receptions. But you gotta take account of it's also about matchups. You're gonna have some off days. How many games you had where this year where the Eagles only scored 10 points? This was the only game. The Eagles averaging what, like 26 points a game on the average. So they put up points usually every week. You put up 38 the last two games. And so I don't see what people, yeah. And then you talking about the continuity of offense, that don't got nothing to do with Jalen Hurts. That has to do with Nick Sirianni and Patullo. That had to do with Sirianni and Patullo as the coaches on the offensive end. And Sirianni, he the head coach, and Patullo was the offensive coordinator. That has to do with them. And then you gotta, and then Nick Sirianni, he don't call plays, and so he lets call the plays so he can manage the whole game, which I understand that, but that has nothing to do with scheming people open, scheming AJ open. That don't got nothing to do with Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts only going what they do, what they tell him to do. And as an offensive unit, when it comes to Jalen Hurts, they all just gotta be on one page. And because you got a new coordinator in Patullo, it's gonna take time for them to figure stuff out. He's a new coordinator. He's a new coordinator. It's his first time coordinating. So everything's not gonna be smooth. It took the coordinator they had last year. It took him, and he was an experienced coordinator. Jason Garrett. Yeah, not Jason Garrett. Yeah, yeah, the dude that's in with the Saints now. I can't think of his name right now, but yeah, it took him a whole year to really figure out. So if it took him a year, he was an experienced coordinator for 8 years. Imagine what it's going to take Batulo. Yeah, it takes time to figure each other out. And even though he's been here, but he wasn't a coordinator. But it takes time to get things figured out. Yeah, it takes time to get things figured out. Yeah, Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore. Yeah. It took Kellen Moore the whole almost half the year to figure out, and he was experienced. Yeah. But he seen what stuff Jalen Hurts was good at. But that's Eric quarterback. Eric Porter got strength and they got deficiencies. You cover up. They thought, oh, he's limited at not really. He's not limited as a passer. He's actually a pretty good passer. He just learned certain stuff late because he was a running quarterback, and you know how I go with running quarterbacks. Some stuff they learn late because they relied more on their athleticism. Like he learned protection late. And but that doesn't mean he's not as talented as a passer as like a Josh Burrow or Patrick Mahomes. He can make the same type of throws them dudes make. But you don't need to throw it 40 times or 50 times a game. You don't need to throw it that. You're gonna be inaccurate as hell throwing it 45 times in. You're not balanced enough. You don't need Jalen Hurts. Just need to be efficient. You get him 25 to 28, throw it 25 to 28 times a game. Yeah, and that's where he should be throwing it. But you got people telling other stories talking about, yeah, he's limited. No, he's not. Anytime you got a new offensive coordinator every year and he still got better, it's gonna throw off your rhythm. Yeah, sometimes certain years you gonna have where you're not gonna be able to pass on the ball, like you're not gonna be able to pass AJ as much. And that's more on the coordinator. That's not on Jalen. You got to scheme AJ. Everybody know AJ is no one talking, but your offense is so predictable because you're not scheming people open. That's not on Jalen. Now, certain stuff is on Jalen when he misses certain passes because he's not paying attention, but or he's staring down receivers. Yeah, certain stuff is his fault, but most of that stuff we talking about is not Jalen's fault. Yeah, and you see people like Dan Sileo and all them. Yes, say Jalen Hurts limited as better, which is not true. Jalen Hurts can make the same throws Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, and all them make. Yeah, but he don't gotta throw it 40 times a game. Yeah, to prove that because he already proved that that he's a good efficient passer. He already proved that he's a yeah. Is he a type of guy that's gonna get you 50 touchdowns in the air? No. And the only reason them guys because they throwing it 50 times a game. With they also losing fucking games doing that too. The only person that's not losing games throwing it that many times is Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen. Yeah, yeah, but even Josh Allen turning the ball over. And Josh Allen is not having a great season. Jalen Hurts already got 26. He already got 16 touchdowns. Yeah, but he already got 16 touchdowns, which is top 10. Yeah, that puts him in the top 10. He got top 10 stats. And they sitting there talking about Jalen Hurts ain't the MVP candidate. I was like, he actually is. How is he not? He got top 10 stats. How is he not? He's like top 10 in every category. How is he not? He's top 10 in passing touchdowns. He's top 10 in all them categories. How is he not an MVP candidate this year? But it kills me. Like they just like the down gel. Cause some of the stuff that he does look unorthodox, like with the tush push, yeah, and all that. But when Josh Allen did it, even though Josh Allen didn't do it as good, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's goofy as hell. But these people love to say stuff that don't make sense. Like they say stuff like, yeah, AJ Brown ain't getting the ball because of Jalen Hurts. I said that has nothing to do with either Hurts or I said it's Batulo. Because the plays look predictable. Jalen's only going with the plays that's out there. He ain't calling his own plays. Yeah, that's the coordinator. That's more on the coordinator. Yeah, AJ not running slants and dig routes. Yeah, that's more on the coordinator. But people want to make stuff that's something that is not. But I wanna hear what y'all think. You know they won the game, but everybody want everything to be pretty. But sometimes you're gonna have other games. Even though you had J Mac, you say, "Oh, it's gonna be consistent without the running game." No, it's gonna be inconsistent as long as you got a rookie coordinator that don't know how to call plays consistently. You don't know how to and not being creative. And Sirianni, that's Sirianni, but Sirianni gotta, yeah, he got him to create plays and scheme people open. And yeah. But let me know what y'all think. Crime Prince of Com. This is the Crime Prince of Com. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, don't forget to like subscribe to the channel, and if you want to donate, it is on the leave on the bottom. That Cash at G the Legend 7. All right, peace out.